Are you a real estate agent who's looking to close more deals in your real estate business? Well, I'm here to tell you that there are only two ways that you can close more deals as a real estate agent. And in today's video, we're going to be breaking down those two strategies, and we're going to be sharing with you some tips on how you can actually close more deals as a real estate agent. And I promise you guys, the second strategy we're going to show you guys are not going to be what you think, but it's going to be very, very effective in helping you close more deals while working less hours. My name is Çě Ç. I am the co-founder of Agent Wealth Hustle, and I am joined here by my partner, Charlie Cameron, the founder of Agent Wealth Hustle. And we're going to be breaking that down in today's video, which is how to close more deals as an agent. And our first strategy that we're going to be talking about is how to generate more leads and more clients. So Charlie, you are, again, a master at generating leads and generating clients. So why don't you tell us a little bit about how real estate agents can close more deals by simply generating more leads into their business?
Yeah, so I want to break this down because there's dozens, if not hundreds of ways to generate clients in real estate. Essentially, anytime you can have a conversation in any way, whether that's one way or two way or whatnot, that is an opportunity to generate, turn a contact into a lead, into a client, if you don't already know that person. So there's a lot of ways to do it. So what I want to talk about are 3 ways to really have quick wins. The 3 fastest ways to get some quick wins to close some deals, especially as a brand new agent. You're like, what do I do? What are the ways I can close some more deals? These are going to be what I believe, after spending kind of 5 years in the industry, really going from nothing to attracting all of my clients almost on a daily basis. Now we get a new client. And so I've learned a lot about lead generation along the way. So I'm going to break down what I think the 3 top quick wins are. And then I want to get into the 3 ways to generate inbound clients, or I call it client attraction, where people are calling you to work with you. They're already high intent. They're ready to buy or sell, or will be within 3 months usually. And I'm going to talk to you about, well, I have more than this, my top 3 favorite ways to do this for real estate agents. Now, those are not as quick of wins. Those generally take time and consistency and effort over time. But every time you put effort into those, it pays off forever, which is really cool. So let's start with the quick wins. Quick win number 1 is make direct contact with your existing sphere of influence. Your sphere of influence are the people you already know in your area. And I don't care if you just moved there for a new job. Guess what? The people at your new job are your new sphere of influence, right? And so maybe you joined a new church. Maybe you joined a couple of clubs. You're doing jujitsu. That is your sphere of influence now. And those people that you network with on a daily basis, your friends, your coworkers, and other people that you make contact with are now your sphere of influence. And what you want to do to convert those sphere of influence folks into actual clients is make sure they know what you do, right? Make sure, I don't know if you've heard that joke about the real estate agent and the CrossFitter, and I forget what the third person is. Like, how do you know that they're a XYZ? Because they tell you, right? You need to be the agent that tells you, that tells everyone you know that you're into real estate. It doesn't have to be like, oh, by the way, I'm a real estate agent. You can just talk about real estate naturally because it's something you are passionate about. You got your real estate license because you were passionate about it in some way or another, right? So it should just naturally come up in conversation for you, and just look to add value to people. If you have friends and family you haven't connected with in a while, don't start with, by the way, I'm a real estate agent now. Just connect with them and see what's new in their lives and understand what's going on with them. And those turn into conversations, which can turn into discussions about real estate because you can offer value, and boom, that can turn into clients. Literally, my first 3 closings were all sphere of influence, and I think that most agents find that that's true as well, right? If you don't have a lot of money when you're starting out to lead generate and you're not sure where to start, that's a great way to start. Quick win number 2 is path client referrals, right? As you close transactions, perhaps the most important thing you could do is make sure it goes well, make sure it goes smoothly, and then nurture those relationships after. There's a couple of programs that you can enter to do, like, gifts over time or cards to past clients. I recommend doing at least one of those, so you're touching in that way, but also reach out to them. Hey, I know we bought that home, you were going to renovate the bathroom. Have you started that project? What's that look like? Like, bring up things related to their life. You should know them pretty well after spending 30, 40 hours with them closing a transaction. So nurture those relationships, continue to ask them questions, where that shows genuine interest in their lives and how things are going. Obviously, they know you're not reaching out because you're going to sell their house. They just bought it, right? But they may know other people moving to the area or other people looking to buy or sell, and that's an opportunity. Here is a pro tip on the past client referrals. Get a closing gift that hangs on the wall in their house. Okay, this is a huge one because you get that gift that's like, Cameron family home, and then like the coordinates of the house. That's like my favorite one. They open this cool, Etsy gift up. They put it on the wall in the hallway by the front door. Guess what they're going to think about every time they walk past that sign? You. Okay, and that's going to create referrals. Guarantee it. That works. And then the number 3 quick win is telling everyone you know. I know I said that already, but now we're talking about taking it to a different level. It's not just your existing sphere of influence that you're talking to as coworkers or at your clubs, but it's social media, taking it a step further. And what platform do you use every day? Like, don't go out there like, I'm going to start an Instagram account because I'm a real estate agent. Like, yes, if you're interested in that, okay. But if you're not already using that platform, let me tell you how long you're going to use it for. Not very long, right? So leverage the platform you use already. For me, that's Facebook because I'm a geriatric millennial. And just get on there and tell everyone you know how excited you are and what you're doing, okay? It doesn't have to be, well, contact me if you want to buy or sell your house. That's not really value add. Go on there and just tell people, hey, I'm learning about CMAs today. I'm practicing this. I'm doing an open house today. And just tell people what you're doing. Guess how many people are watching what you're doing? All of them. All of them. Most people are watchers, not doers. You're going to be a doer now. You're going to be a content creator, and you don't have to be professional. You don't have to go get an editor. I like using stories on Facebook. I think they're totally under leveraged. Look how many people watch one story from you. Hundreds. Okay, so get on there, friend everybody you know on the platform of choice, and just talk about what you're doing because that will turn into leads and clients. Okay, so those are the 3 quick wins. Are we ready for the next part?
I think we are. So quick wins, this is how real estate agents are able to generate more clients in the beginning of their careers, or if they are looking to close more deals instantly. But, something that you are definitely, really well versed in is generating clients, but not just generating them, but attracting them to your business using passive strategies. So, what are your top 3 ways to attract clients using these strategies?
Yeah. So, let me give you a little backstory. I was told, like in my first week in real estate, you got a cold call. I tried that for about a half hour and realized that I was never going to succeed in real estate. Right. 5 years later, we're easily doing 6 figures a year by clients reaching out to work with me and my team. And that's because I learned that I didn't have to do outreach. I could let the clients, my ideal clients, reach out to me. And it took me, a year of struggle before I kind of first figured it out with Facebook communities, which is not one of the 3 I'm going to talk about. But that was the initial way that I started attracting clients. And these techniques are by far the best use of your time because every time you put an hour into one of these, you create the opportunity for leads forever. So I kind of compare it, right? Like the other lead generation, the cold calling, the door knocking, the going and shaking hands and kissing babies and whatever else, putting flyers on doors, whatever it may be, that is usually it's a single point of contact at a time, and you have to do it forever to continue to get more clients. If you go do one of these client attraction methods, let's say you go make a video, for example, that's highly searchable. You make that one video, that video can generate clients forever because it's highly searchable in your market for your keyword for your clients, right? People will see that. You can have thousands of conversations at scale, one direction, right? They feel like they know you. They reach out and call you and say, Charlie, I want you to sell me a house. This happens daily. People are reaching out. Saw you on YouTube. Loved your content. Sell me a house. Which is crazy, right? Much better way to spend your time. You create one video. Maybe you even have an editor and a channel optimizer like I do. Okay, it cost me $65 and a half hour to make a video. That can then, if that gets me one client from now until the day I die, that was still a 100x return, right? So, you got to think of it like that. Are you going to make one video and kill it? No. Are you going to make 50 videos and kill it? Absolutely. And it really only takes just doing a little bit of effort consistently each week for a couple of hours, and within a year, you're basically set. So with that, sorry for the long intro on it, but let me talk about my 3 favorite client attraction methods right now. And I've tried a lot of different things. Number 1 is going to be YouTube. And everyone thinks that, oh, YouTube's saturated and YouTube, everybody's already done YouTube. There's tons of agents on YouTube. That's not true. Go to a big conference with a whole bunch of agents in a room and ask them, how many of you are on YouTube? I guarantee less than 10%. And how many of you are consistent? Probably less than 2%. How many of them actually optimize your videos and have a professionally edit and are consistent? Less than 1%. And it's crazy because there are agents that go out, they make 1 or 2 terrible videos, they post it on YouTube, and they're like, I didn't get anything, I'm done. It's like, well, that of course not, right? You weren't consistent and you didn't focus on what really matters, which is the search optimization. So the way to win at YouTube is to just think about what your ideal client profile, who is that? What would they search for when they're buying or selling a house? That's it, right? Like, oh, what are the top places to live in this city? You know, what does 500,000 buy you in Houston, Texas? Or, you know, where are the top places to live or top things to do? Or, you know, I do a lot of military related ones. And so there's a lot of different additional topics there. But think about your client profile and make YouTube videos. It doesn't take that much time. Will you suck at first? You'll think you do, but the person watching it won't. Because again, consumers versus creators. It's probably a lot better than you think it is. And I guarantee it is, and you should post it, right? It doesn't matter if you think it's perfect or not. It's never going to be perfect. Just post it. So YouTube, number 1, it's still totally under leveraged. It's still the number 2 search platform in the world. And the number 1, Google, which owns YouTube, will still push people to your videos. So huge opportunity there if you just do it right. And check out some of our resources. We can help you with that piece. Number 2 for client attraction is SEO. That's search engine optimization. That's ranking on Google, just like we would on YouTube. But now instead of making videos, you can just write. And this is how Kobe and I really built a large real estate agent organization nationwide, was through SEO. And I use this for my real estate team as well. And it's shocking because it's not hard to do, especially if you're ranking just locally for search topics that your clients are going to be searching for. Guess where they're going to find a real estate agent if they don't already have one? Google, baby. Google, right? And there's kind of a funnel of things they're going to be searching for until they narrow down to you as an agent. If you just write those few posts, you're going to grab them for your market. They're going to find your content. They're going to love it. And they're going to reach out to you. And I've not been as serious with my blog as I should be for my local real estate team. But man, we're getting clients from it. It's crazy. It's not that hard to do. And if all you did was write 1 blog post a week for a year, I guarantee you're going to be getting clients monthly from SEO. And then number 3 is reviews. And this one just seems like a no-brainer, except that no agents are doing this either. Every time you have a closing, ask your client and the spouse and the dog and everybody else to write a review. Okay, and tell how all you have to do is express how important it is to your business and ask and make the ask right after you hand them the closing gift. Okay, and so getting a Google review is so important because that's going to attract clients organically to your Google My Business profile. It's going to get you a lot more traction. The more reviews you have, the more potential free leads you're going to get. And it's going to allow you to add on the best paid lead generation I think is available to agents, which is Google Local Services ads. Not Google ads, but local services ads where you only pay for inbound calls for clients wanting to buy or sell a home. So super powerful. You got to make the ask on reviews. 1 Google review is worth 10 reviews anywhere else. That's just a cold, hard belief. So I know that was a lot, but there's your quick wins and there's your client attraction wins on the lead gen side.
So that is, I would say, the first way for agents to start closing more transactions is actually generating more leads. And with that, working more hours in their business, right? That's how you are actually able to close more deals in your business. But the second strategy that we're going to share with you here today is how you can actually close more deals in your real estate business without you personally having to work more hours or generate more leads. But there's going to be more hours being worked in the business. It's just not you, the individual who is working those hours. That is actually going to be other people that you're bringing into your business to do that. And you can do that by building an agent organization, which is something that Charlie and I have done So Charlie, why don't you break down for us a little bit, what is it about building an organization of agents that can actually help a real estate agent close more deals in their business without working more hours or generating more leads?
My favorite part about running an agent organization is that it's truly a win-win for everybody. I only win that when the agents succeed at selling more homes. And I think that's just perfect. And it costs them nothing to partner with me and my organization to help them win for free. So it's just a beautiful thing, right, Kobe?
Yeah, exactly. It is something that I think a lot of agents are missing out on when it comes to closing more deals in their business, because they're not thinking in terms of how I can leverage more people in my business in order to utilize more hours of work so that you can actually generate more leads, not necessarily you yourself, but your entire team being able to do that individually and close more deals that way. So I want you to think about an example here and think about two different agents, one agent who is working as an individual and another agent who has an organization of 100 agents in their group. And this one agent can only work a certain amount of hours every day. They actually just max out at 24 hours if they do nothing else but work, which I'm sure nobody on the planet Earth is doing that. And this other agent, the second type of agent who does have an organization of agents, even if those 100 agents each work, let's just say 1 or 2 hours a day, right? What happens is now you have 200 hours working in your business every single day. And that's only if, on average, everybody in your organization is only working 2 hours a day, which is, kind of the bare minimum if you're considering yourself in real estate. So, and that's not even possible for an individual to be able to do because there's not that many hours in the day. So you want to think about, as an agent, how you are able to leverage the efforts and time of other people in order to close more deals in your business. And again, like Charlie said a little bit earlier, when an agent in your organization is winning, that is only how you, as the organization leader, is able to win as well. Because in these types of organizations, you are getting a percentage of the total closing from the agents in your group who are actually closing transactions. So when they close transactions, you are paid on those transactions. And that's how you're able to close more deals as an agent, is by growing an organization, leveraging more manpower, more hours. Even if it's less of each individual, you're going to have more hours in your business, more efforts working your business to close more deals overall as a whole.
Yeah, there's no way you as an individual could scale up enough lead generation and answering the phone even to close 100 deals in a month. It's impossible, right? You would have to outsource a lot of stuff and it would get really messy really quick, right? And you would drop the ball on a lot of those transactions. It's not possible, right? But you, as a leader of a agent organization of 100 agents that you support, 1 hour a week with a mastermind, guess what? They can all close one a month, right? And you're going to get a cut of all of that, which is insane, right? So really, if you want to scale and close more deals, you could do it the hard way, which is lead generate till your eyeballs fall out, or you could do it the easy way, which is simply scale an agent organization. You could still sell real estate at the same time too, right? You could put effort towards both, which is awesome.
Right. Absolutely. That is the best way, in our opinion, at least, for you to be able to close more deals as a real estate agent without working as many hours in the day, and actually be able to leverage yourself outside of yourself through the agents in your team and your organization. So that way you are able to close more transactions as a real estate agent. And if you guys want to learn more about growing your active and passive income as a real estate agent, if you want to learn more about how you are able to grow a team or organization of agents so that way you can close more deals without working more hours, make sure to check out all of our free resources, including our upcoming free masterclass, and some of our videos in our passive income agent video series coming up. And if you want to learn more about how you can work with us directly, make sure to schedule a Zoom call with us below about how you can partner with us and get access to all of our tools, resources, and systems that Charlie and I have personally leveraged to grow our real estate agent organizations, myself personally to 70 agents, and Charlie has now grown his organization to over 100 agents. And we will be more than happy to work with you to show you our strategy and actually help you create your own tailored strategy so that you can build your own successful organization of agents, close more deals, in your real estate business and actually get to enjoy the lifestyle that you've built. So make sure to check out the links below, and we will see you soon on our next video.